Hey, yo, what is going on, everybody? Depraved Slasher, and we are back with another music reaction. So, why is my hat always fucking cockeyed? This is technically a re-recording of this. I recorded my reaction the first the first go through, and I thought I did anyways. Apparently, I didn't hit record. Fuck ever. So we're going to go through and re-record this. So this is more of a reaction review style of thing, which kind of pisses me off because I'd have rather this been a reaction. But maybe I'll actually catch some more bars that I didn't catch the first time. So we'll see. I'm hoping so. With that being said, again, now I said this before in my last video that I thought I recorded that I apparently didn't record. I am in my bedroom closet. I just thought the lighting would be better than sitting on my bed. The lighting just was not great in there, and it kind of hurt the quality of the videos that I had from earlier, and I'm a little bummed about it, but it is what it is, man. It is what it is. But we're going to go ahead and jump into this. This is Scru's response to Upchurch. It's called The Nail, which in itself is a play on words for the Nail in the Coffin that Eminem did a long time ago. I'm a little bummed because I caught something before on the first time that, like, I'm not going to be able to necessarily prove to you guys that I caught, which sucks, but it is what it is, man. We're going to go ahead and jump into this. Like I said, this is Scru Face Jeans, The Nail, Upchurch response. One of the things I liked about this thumbnail already is the puppet string thing where he's got Art of Kicks, MHF, and I believe, like I said, that's Simba TV on puppet strings. And I actually agree a lot with this. There are two of these guys here that I don't actually listen to, or I don't watch. The one that I do watch is Art of Kicks, and even then I don't watch him much anymore since the very beginning of the Upchurch and Scru Face diss beef since the very beginning when it started. And it's because pretty much all three of these guys are giving church the wins without actually listening to Scru shit. It just proves, I mean, I get having a fandom, but as a reactor, you got to be able to go into things and look at them unbiasedly. And that's just my opinion. And it's something that I've tried to do this entire time. I've praised and said bad things about everything these guys have done so far up through this entire beef. And I'll continue to do so here. It is what it is. But we're going to go ahead and jump into this. Let's go. This is where I paused it in the last time I tried to record this, and this is the one I was most proud of too, and it pisses me off that I don't have a way to prove it, which sucks. But I even said here, I was like, man, this has a very criminal type vibe to the intro of the song, and you'll see why. I said that, and yeah.
Listen. I put one more round in the chamber, and that's it. Buddy got an obsession with me, and that's it. I'll give you one more. How's this?
And just starting off, first 32 seconds, like I said, it's the build up into the beat. The beat does drop into Criminal, which is actually a really nice choice of track to use. And I do like how Scru's like, I'm putting one more bullet in the chamber. Like, this is the last time he's going to come back at him. And with that being said, before I even jump into this, I'm letting you guys know now, if Church drops a response to this, I will not react to it. I'm done with the beef personally. I'm over it. It's two different dudes and two completely different genres and sides of rap going back and forth at each other, where there's a fan base a huge fan base that supports one, a huge fan base that supports the other. None of them are able, okay, most of them, I won't say none of them, most of them are not able to look at the entire beef unbiasedly. And I get that. They're fans. Being a fan of both, it's probably helped be a lot easier for me to be able to just sit back and look at the thing as a whole. And be as unbiased as possible. But nah, it's just the fans, man. The fans have been gruesome in all this, and they've actually been the overall worst part of it. That's just my opinion. Let's go ahead.
Bass.
Yeah, I'm a criminal.
Wonder how they gonna chop
You
it.
goddamn right.
Look, listen, class. I like to introduce Ryan. Please don't follow me. Just wants everyone to like him. You.
I like that too, where he's kind of doing the whole Eminem thing. But I love the whole, like, he's coming with the Eminem style of voice with it, which is funny. And I know he started off like that because it is an Eminem beat. It's a pretty fun thing.
Look, listen, class. I like to introduce Ryan. Please don't follow me. Just wants everyone to like him. You brought my fame into it, so now you gonna die, baby. You look inbred, dickhead. Now you get slime shade. Now.
And I like that. You look inbred, dickhead. Now you get slime shady. Talking about he's coming with his slime shady type flow, which I love. Slime shady as a track. A lot of people had their ups and downs with it, but hey, I thought it was a dope track, and I love when he gets into his Eminem bag when he starts to rap.
You brought my fame into it, so now you gonna die, baby. You look inbred, dickhead. Now you get slime shade. 911. Can I please get a receptionist, please? I think this country singer done got an obsession with me. I know we crashed deep inside. He's just a hell of a dweeb and actually rapping like he's still in the development league. Stupid.
And this is something that I even said last time. I don't agree with that. I don't think Upchurch raps like he's in the development league, and it's a play on the development league for like basketball and stuff like that. I just think it's a different style than what Scru likes, and I get that. I just don't understand the constant need to be like, oh, you can't rap, when he obviously has a shit ton of fans that think he does, like he can rap. Like, I think he can rap. And I listen to all types of hip hop. It just is what it is. But like, the dude has his opinion, and he's allowed to. It's not like I'm gonna sit here and trash him for it. I personally don't see it.
I know we crashed deep inside. He's just a hell of a dweeb and actually rapping like he's still in the development league. Stupid bitch, you just mad that I roasted you, country toasted you. There's so much fucking hoe in you. This time I almost ghosted you. The first.
I love that whole scheme though. I'll straight up give Scru that, man. That was some funny shit. He says, I roasted you, country toasted you, or maybe vice versa, the words there. He says, there's so much hoe in you, I almost ghosted you. Like it sounds like he was pretty sure he wasn't going to go into like this last round at all.
Bitch, you just mad that I roasted you, country toasted you. There's so much fucking hoe in you, this time I almost ghosted you. The first time your bias ain't work, so you got emotional. You falling off your sofa and watching the walls close on you. Even your own fans was telling me I was smoking you. Church, you gon' get them next verse, bitch, they was coaching you. Niggas was roasting you, cause you ain't do what you supposed to do. And then I got a call from somebody who was close to you.
Now, Scru says he got a call from somebody who was close to Church. I don't know how close they were friendship-wise, but I do know... Church got a call, or Scru got a call from country rapper by the name of Hozier. First off, let me just say, I don't think Hozier's good on the mic by any means. At all. And I think my biggest disappointment in all of this is, so Hozier calls Scru. And the reason being is, from my understanding, Hozier's gotten into it with a lot of the group of these country rappers that are all kind of together and hang out and do shit together. And I mean, Hozier's got beef with them all, so anytime any of them get in their individual beefs, it just seems kind of slimy to me to, go to one of them and be like, hey, I don't really like this guy, so I'm gonna try and release any dirt I have on him for you so you can win. Like, that's just kind of shitty. Like, I don't know. I don't know. But get it where you get it, I guess.
You niggas was roasting you cause you ain't do what you supposed to do. And then I got a call from somebody who was close to you. They was exposing you. Oh no, we don't really know this dude. So let me give your ass a few lessons how you supposed to move. Don't start rapping, fail, then be a gimmick. Turn to a comedian, switch your image, then get to singing. Be insecure and start tripping, start moaning, whining, and bitching. Every time someone's a critic and say that they didn't feel him in. Don't do fucked up business cause that's gonna cost you. And start fighting me cause you tired of fighting lawsuits. I know.
I don't know anything about the lawsuit situation at all in any given situation. But Screw, be careful about talking about other people doing bad business. I'm just saying. I love you, man. I love your music. But you've been called out recently on doing some bad business yourself. It's just a growing trend amongst all these YouTube artists, it seems, that there's just a lot of bad business going around. I'm just saying.
Man, don't do fucked up business cause that's gonna cost you. And start fighting me cause you tired of fighting lawsuits. I know that hard shit, but homie, you know that I warned you. Fans try to swarm, it ain't work cause I disarmed you. Bitch, what you want another meal off me? Like I ain't monetized mine. Bitch, I'm still gonna eat, but real talk, I got a question,
right?
Keep it real on me. How the fuck you drop the beat and you still off beat? Like goddamn, how whack can you actually be? Bruise his whole body, yeah, now he blacker than me.
Now that's a bar. That's a bar. I don't think I caught it the first time. We're gonna go back a little bit. Hold on.
Still gonna eat, but real talk, I got a question. Keep it real on me.
Okay, first off, I did want to say I don't think Church was off beat. I don't. And like as far as these beef tracks go, I don't listen to them extensively. There's like 4 or 5 reactors I'll go through and watch their reactions to this after I do mine. I have not watched any of them yet. I know this is my second recording of this. I still wanted to try and at least be as honest as possible and not listen to somebody else catch things and then me turn around and be like, oh yeah, look, I caught this. That's just not me. It's just, I wanted to be 100% honest with you guys. I don't agree with him being offbeat. I just don't. From the one time, from like the 3 or 4 times that I've heard it, 5 times I think, if I'm including the first time when I actually reacted to it. He didn't sound offbeat to me. But he does, like, it's this next line that I actually liked. Hold on.
How the fuck you drop the beat and you still off beat? Like goddamn, how whack can you actually be? Bruise his whole body, yeah, now he blacker than me.
Bruise his whole body, yeah, now he blacker than me. And it's kind of it's a shot because Church has said something about he raps blacker than Screw. And now Screw's talking about beating the hell out of him and being like, yeah, now you're blacker than me because he beat him black and blue. That's a good little bar there that I did not catch the first time.
Beat like goddamn, how whack can you actually be? Bruise his whole body, yeah, now he blacker than me. A dope rapper, he's more blacker. You keep acting these things cause I think you scared of the Ryan that you actually be. Finally, no booty talk, but the L's I give you cause...
Hold on. I want to call Screw something out on, call Screw out on something here.
Keep it real on me. How the fuck you drop the beat and you still off beat? Like goddamn, how whack can you actually be? Bruise his whole body, yeah, now he blacker than me. A dope rapper, he's more blacker. You keep acting these things cause I think you scared of the Ryan that you actually be. Finally.
Screw on several occasions has called Ryan out, or Upchurch out, for not rhyming things together, and he just used things as a line that didn't rhyme with anything that had been said at all. I just wanted to call that out. This is not me trying to come down on Screw, y'all, I promise. This isn't all negative. He's got some good bars in this that I've heard, especially the second time through. But I'm just saying, like, it's kind of a lot of exposing himself in trying to expose Ryan on things, and it's just something I'm noticing.
A dope rapper, he's more blacker. You keep acting these things cause I think you scared of the Ryan that you actually be. Finally, no booty talk, but the L's I give you cause you couldn't resist talking about male nipples. Ryan like the brain, like a nigga working this match. Fuck that, I'm gonna die. You mean I actually got a rap? Hell yeah, you dumb bitch, cause you done finally met your match. And a fan base you can't sway that's been ready for the attack. Matter of fact, you say I'm using you to clout to the top, but seem to only fucking diss me when an album done drop, little twat.
Ooh, now that's a call out. That is a call out saying you only diss me because your album dropped. Like, there's been a lot of talk backstage about that too amongst the people that I've been talking to. And there's a very good chance that he might have decided to diss him because the album dropped and it would have, brought people his way. I'm just saying that is a very, very good call out. Very good call out.
You Say I'm using you to clout to the top, but seem to only fucking diss me when an album done drop. Little twat, you don't really know the things that I'm aware of, like how you ducking people in your city that you're scared of. I'm here to tell you we don't listen to them silly hoes that try to spam your wins and suck a dick in every video. Like really though, you could sway the word of some, but they're just scared that your fan base would turn on them. Sound real loyal. You act like a kid that was real spoiled. When mama said no, then your blood it will boil. So listen, Ryan, no, you ain't as nice as me, dummy. They don't like your rap skills, they like you cause they think you fun. Niggas only pump your...
Church is funny. I'll give him that. Church is very funny. Again, I like him for his rap skills too, though. But Church is funny.
Ryan, no, you ain't as nice as me, dummy. They don't like your rap skills, they like you cause they think you fun. Niggas only pump your shit because it's making them their money, cause your insecure ass need acceptance from everybody. And you're not going off when you rap like this. Whoever told you that shit was probably coked in a bitch. You said...
And again, he's going on in his rap style. This is my biggest complaint that I have with Screw. Everything is about Ryan's rap style, it seems like. And he rapped like that because he was doing flow switch-ups because people were talking about he couldn't do it. So he was proving that he could do it. And I just...
Niggas only pump your shit because it's making them their money, cause your insecure ass need acceptance from everybody. And you're not going off when you rap like this. Whoever told you that shit was probably coked in a bitch. You say you were supposed to kill me when we opened this shit 4 songs later. Nope, still growing this shit.
That is true, 100%. Like, Screw is still growing. It is what it is.
Bitch, you say you were supposed to kill me when we opened this shit 4 songs later. Nope, still growing this shit. Let's get proper. The big yop or a 6-shotter. They might think you got, so I shot your hands in a stigmata. Let's get honest. He's self-conscious about his product, and that's why he the most insecure one in his genre. He may deceive you. He snaking people. They been caught him. I may be evil, but maybe here to be his karma. You made a sequel to make it equal. That shit cost you. Nishak the coach, cause we in the post, and I'm Ben Wallace.
Now, is this Screw admitting he knew he lost the first 2 rounds? Or thinking that he lost... I don't think he lost the first 2 rounds. So going into this, like... A lot of people didn't like my race dynamic, right? Where I was comparing this to a race. So if you want me to be 100% honest, like first round 100% I give to Church. Second round I thought was a tie. So it was like 1-1-0. Church would have won the first 2 rounds total that way if it would have just stopped there. Then the third round, Screw won, in my opinion, so it became 1-1-1, and this is kind of the, like, whoever wins this is going to win the battle, right, in my books. I had a point I was making there. Hold on, let's go back a little bit. Oh.
He may deceive you, he snaking people, they been caught him. I may be evil, but maybe here to be his karma. You made a sequel to make it equal, that shit cost you.
You made a sequel to make it equal, that shit cost you? That is something I can agree with. Like, everybody had already pretty much thought Church won. And Screw knows that. And if anything, this whole thing might have ended up backfiring, coming back at him. In the grand scheme of things. I mean, we'll see. Let's go.
Nishak the coach, cause we in the post, and I'm Ben Wallace. Didn't know you Goku, so he approach you like shit talkers. Until I go blue, this Super Saiyan go shit on him.
Ooh, I like that little bar.
You made a sequel to make it equal, that shit cost you. Nishak the coach, cause we in the post, and I'm Ben Wallace.
Shaq the coach, and we in the post, I'm Ben Wallace. That was a bar.
Know you Goku, so he approach you like shit talkers. Until I go blue, this Super Saiyan go shit on him. Then I piss on him, I rip on him, then spit on him. We ain't seen a guy this big die since Chris Wallace.
We ain't seen a guy this big die since Chris Wallace, Notorious B.I.G.
This conflict is judged on rap, then there's really no way to cap, and you actually have to snap, and your stats is just that. Stats, but on the track, they can never save your ass from the fact that you're getting smashed. So
I can see where Screw believes that. I don't think he is getting smashed. We'll go over that at the end of the video. That is not a predisposition. I'm not saying straight up Screw lost or anything like that. I'm just saying I don't think Church is getting smashed. But let's keep going.
You good a country, my nigga. Keep flipping that. Some people will hear your raps and just actually think you're trash. And I promise the world ain't over. Be a soldier and just relax, because you'll never actually win until you accept that. Respect that, and please don't...
All right. This is a combined thing of something I love and something I hate about this track. First off, I don't think he should have gone a cappella because the whole a cappella thing worked for Church because nobody had done it yet. So he was the first one to do it in this beef. And then Scru turned around and did the exact same thing. And it almost just feels like he did it just because Church did it, right? And that part of it I don't like. But the beat switch into what it's going into now is very reminiscent of an old Eminem beef. I can't remember the name of the song right off the top of my head. I couldn't even remember it when I tried to do this fucking recording earlier. But I love the beat switch into another beat. It was a song that, like I said, Eminem and D12 did together to beef with Whitey Ford. I just don't remember the name of the fucking song. Maybe it was Nail in the Coffin. But anyways, yeah, I like that play on things. One thing I'll 100% give Scru props for, even though I find it funny when Church does it. Church is making fun of the people around Scru as well. Munfu, his brother. His brother wasn't on a diss track, but he made a video the other night making fun of Scru's brother. And Scru has not gone that route at all. So I will definitely give Scru props for that. Like, he's keeping it between them. So but let's keep going.
Meddle with Scru, it blows my mind that you can't actually win until you accept that. Respect that, and please don't meddle with Scru. It blows my mind that you can find something better to do. I know he nervous when he heard this bet he read as a fool. You say you done a lot of things, but what's that getting for you? Cause
Church is always red. It doesn't matter. I don't know if it's just a lack of Scru not going through and watching a bunch of Church stuff, which I'm sure he wouldn't. But no, Church is always red, dude. It's not a nervous thing. He's very high and energetic. Not high. I mean, he is very high all the time. But he's just very highly energetic. And the energy, like, whenever you're that type of energetic person and you're white, it flushes your skin. But yeah.
I know he nervous when he heard this bet he read as a fool. You say you done a lot of things, but what's that getting for you? Cause if them billboard hits, the fans and the nice whips really ever meant shit, you wouldn't care what I do. You call me John.
Ooh. And I do like that. He's like, if all that shit that you got really mattered, I wouldn't matter to you. Like, he's got a point.
Them billboard hits, the fans and the nice whips really ever meant shit, you wouldn't care what I do. You call me Ja Rule, not true. No, this might be more like Slime Shady catching a body on Whitey Ford.
Ooh. And I like that line too. He's like, you called me Ja Rule, which he did compare him to Ja Rule in the last song. And he was like, and he told him, he's like, this is more like Slime Shady giving it to Whitey Ford. And there's going to be a bunch of people a bunch of Church fans will come in and be like, oh, see, man, he compared him to Whitey Ford. He said white. He was racist. No, God damn it. It was another beef that Eminem had. Get off that shit. Seriously.
Stressing because his flexing is his only weapon and he feel his grip like Slime Shady catching a body on Whitey Ford. He's stressing because his flexing is his only weapon and he feel his grip is slipping. Since niggas then got objectively crying in comic sections explaining like we ain't get it. And his cheerleading sections the only ones that protect him.
He said people finally getting objective. I don't think it's people are getting objective. I think you just stepped your game up. I think that's the difference. It's most of us have been real from the start. I've watched I've watched Shaq and them, and a lot of people just seem to agree those first two tracks really weren't amazing. Scru. I mean, I love the second one personally. That's why I gave y'all a tie because I thought they were about equally good. I didn't like the first one. You had a lot of good points in that first one, but it was just too much focus on the race issue. Like it felt very 8 Mile-ish almost. It was so focused on the race issue. And I don't mean that in a good way. And then that third track, like I said, I admitted Scru, like I thought Scru took that one. And this one, I'm catching a couple more of the bars this time around that I didn't catch the first time, which is why I'm kind of glad I guess I'm re-recording it. But at the same time, I'm still catching a lot of the same, like I'm catching a lot of also things that I don't like about it either. Just from a general perspective, not generals.
collectively crying in comic sections, explaining like we ain't get it. In his cheerleading sections, the only ones that protect him. I hope he learned a lesson, now he knows the truth. A growing number of people choosing honesty over views, and the community is starting to point out his little crew who gon' say that he won before they click it in view. Listen, dude, not everyone is as stupid as you. Type to think if you scream louder, then your fucking point is proved. Fucking goof, what up, church? Having some money problems, a loyal.
And I love that, what up, church? Because Upchurch, what's up, church? That was a nice little bar.
Who gon' say that he won before they click it in view? Listen, dude, not everyone is as stupid as you. Type to think if you scream louder, then your fucking point is proved. Fucking goof, what up, church? Having some money problems, a loyal fan. You robbed them after paying, you play possum. Then threw a hissy fit when he publicly started talking. How ironic. Guess you've been stealing art ever since you started.
Damn, guess you've been stealing art ever since you started? That's an accusation.
Fucking goof, what up, church? Having some money problems, a loyal fan. You robbed them after paying, you play possum. Then threw a hissy fit when he publicly started talking. How ironic. Guess you've been stealing art ever since you started. Damn. Look, I don't know if you're upset because I don't think you're that good of a rapper, but guess what? In hip-hop, you can't bully or force people into thinking that you dope. We judge it by the music, pimp. And yours just isn't my cup of tea. Now clearly you do got fans of your rap music, but the only way you gonna truly turn me into a fan is make a rap song I like. These diss tracks is cute and stuff, but at this point, if you got 5 songs about one person, I can't bring myself to do that, bro. You're not that important to me, I'm sorry. And I shouldn't be that important to you. But I love you. Keep it up. Face!
Alright, so did we actually record it all this time? We did. Holy shit. It's like 27 minutes long. Holy shit. I am so sorry to whoever watches this. So as far as some final opinions that I'm going to go into, guys. I definitely think this song sounds better than Church's. Again, regardless of who I choose to win this battle, whether you guys hate him or not, Scru is my favorite YouTube hip-hop artist. He has been since I started getting into YouTube hip-hop. He's a rapper's rapper. He's got the flow. He's got the sound to him. As far as bars, again, this is the second time I've listened through this, and I caught 1 or 2 more that I didn't catch the other time, and I don't know. It wasn't bar heavy, and I think that's where my complaint with this whole track goes. It's a lot of focusing on his belief in Church's inability to rap, right? And most of us that have followed this battle that like both sides feel like Church can rap. It's again, and Scru even admitted at the end of this one, it's just not his style, which is cool. I'm glad he admitted that. But at the end of the day, I just feel like the overall punchlines were lacking, and maybe it's because I don't know much about Church's history. If I knew more about Church's history as far as this whole lawsuit situation and things like that, maybe then I would have a more appreciation for the things that were said on Scru's side. But my overall problem is I just don't know Church's history, right? I know the songs he's put out that recently that I've listened to, and the stuff that I've kind of gone back and listened to. And I think he's a hell of an all-around artist. And I'm not just talking about, like, it's not just his rap, it's not just his country that I like him as musically as a package. Like, the whole music package he's got going for him is great. At the end of the day, I still feel like bar for bar Church took this one, which would, in my opinion, give him the win in the overall scheme of things. If regardless of how I told you guys, whether it was through the race scheme that I was trying to use in the last round of videos, or in this one, at the beginning of this one, or middle of this one, I told you guys it was like 1-1-1 for me. And I still think Church took the overall battle. And there's going to be a lot of people that are going to be pissed off about it. And there's going to be a lot of people that are still going to disagree. They're going to agree with me in the fact that, they feel like they took it, but they're going to disagree with a lot of the things I said. And that's cool. You guys disagree. That's fine. at the end of the day, in this one, Scru said absolutely nothing about Church's race. And a lot of people are going to try and spin the Whitey Ford line into it, but I mean, no, that it wasn't. It was a reference to him killing Whitey Ford as an artist, and it rhymed with the scheme. Again, there are a couple times where Scru is reaching to rhyme things that don't actually rhyme, and that's something he's jumped on Church about. And this is just my honest opinion, y'all. I still think bar for bar Church took this this last round, and I want you guys to know, like, I went into this hoping this was going to be amazing and kind of pulling for Scru, because Scru is my favorite YouTube hip hop artist, and I've admitted that from day one. But looking at everything unbiasedly, dude, Church bar for bar took this. Like, the bars were just better in Dim Smesh than the Nail. And that, I mean, that's my opinion. There were some good bars in this. I just, bar for bar, dude, there were a lot more double and triple entendres, which is what I look for in my hip hop on Church's side than on this one. I'm not disappointed in this song at all, by any means. I thought it was a good song. And again, sound-wise and the way Scru rhymes and the beat selections that he used, sound-wise, his song sounds better. But it's a rap battle, and I'm looking for bars, not the way things sound. And that's why Scru is my favorite YouTube hip-hop artist. I do think, in a general scheme of things, rap-wise, he sounds better than Church. But it doesn't mean I can't enjoy them both. And I do. I think they're both amazing artists for completely different reasons on completely different sides of the genre. Church, man, dog, I am still pulling for you. If you happen to watch this and manage to make it through the entire 30 goddamn minutes it took to get through this fucking thing, I still want you to do a cypher with all the other country guys. I think that'd be amazing. And I think it would fucking pop off. But that is going to do it for this reaction, guys. Like I said, there's going to come people that come in and disagree and agree and talk shit. That's what people do. It is what it is. I don't give a fuck. I might not even respond to any of the comment section. I'll decide once I start reading them. At the end of the day, though, I think Church pulled this one off. It's just my opinion. But that is going to do it for this reaction, guys. If you guys like the video, be sure to slash that like button, subscribe, and ring the bell for notifications. Comment down below, what did you think of Scru Face Jeans' The Nail? Also, comment down below what you guys want to see me also react to. And also, while I'm thinking about it, me personally, again, I will not react to another Church v Scru diss track. It's not gonna happen. I'm done with the beef myself. I'm tired of these two going back and forth. I'm ready for them to go their separate ways, do their separate things. I'm ready for Scru to start beefing with Grizzy. I'm ready for Church to probably start beefing with Hosier because Hosier can't keep his fucking nose out of things. And we'll see where that goes. Also, be sure to check the description below for my Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, Discord, and my BitChute. And as always, I love you guys. Thank you all for watching, and I cannot wait to see you depraved people later. Peace.